You could have gotten us killed. That was part of the plan.
That was a plan?
Yes, that was a plan. At least I had a plan. Did you have a plan?
No plan.
No, see? No.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon the all-new TNT television show known as King and Maxwell. I'm going to talk about the pilot episode, and without any further ado, let's go and get to it, shall we? Just so you guys know, there will be major spoilers in this video, so as always, if you want to hear my opinion and review and stuff like that, go ahead and click ahead and skip the next few minutes. That way the plot will be spoiled. But if you don't mind a little bit of spoilers, go ahead and keep watching, right? As always, once again, I'm going to talk a little about the creator of the series, that way you guys can be more informed. So King and Maxwell on TNT is created by a man by the name of Shane Brennan. Shane Brennan is mainly known for creating the NCIS television show, and this King and Maxwell on TNT is actually based on a series of novels that an author by the name of David Badachi wrote. So that's where King and Maxwell on the TNT television channel come from. So, what is King and Maxwell all about? Well, it's pretty much your very generic, very, mediocre, I guess you could say, crime drama show about two private investigators that used to be two Secret Service people. They have done something previously wrong on their job, so I guess you could say they're kind of washed up, and they're pretty much two private investigators, and they go out and solve crimes. That's pretty much the gist of it. It's a very generic CSI show, and nothing really sets it apart from other shows. It's pretty much just like CSI and CIS. You guys know the way these, police procedural crime drama shows work. That's pretty much the gist. They go and solve crimes, and it's about, them trying to find the murderer, trying to find the killer, trying to save the day. That's the gist of the TNT television series known as King and Maxwell for the pilot episode. Overall, my thoughts and opinions on this show are pretty negative. I didn't like this show very much at all. It didn't really have anything that captivated me. It wasn't interesting. It tried to be interesting, but it never quite got there. It's just overall, the main problem with King and Maxwell on TNT is nothing really sets it apart. Like I said earlier, it's your very generic, very mediocre show. There is no underlining theme to the show. Each episode, it's kind of its own story. There's you can already tell there's a different crime in every episode, a different murder, and it's just two private investigators, a boy and a girl, Sean King, and I believe their name is Megan Maxwell, and this, young man and young woman go out and try to find the serial killer or try to solve the case. That's about it. I mean, there's nothing really too interesting about the show. Nothing really sets it apart from other CSI shows, so I'm wondering, why should I even watch King and Maxwell? I was wondering the entire time, why am I even sitting through this pilot episode when it's so god dang boring? So, most likely, I will not be watching King and Maxwell in the future. I'm very disappointed with this show. I was hoping it would have something remotely interesting in it, but overall, it just didn't. So, if you don't see any King and Maxwell TNT episodic reviews, that's why, because overall, I found the pilot very interesting. And, if I'm going to watch the series, I do think it should have something decently interesting in it, because, the pilots of a series should be pretty decent. It's the thing that's supposed to hook you into the series. Well, the King and Maxwell pilot didn't really do that. Though I will say there are a few, I guess you could say, vaguely interesting things about the series, and that is the two main characters. The two main characters are actor and actress John Tenney and Rebecca Romijn, and I haven't seen them in anything previously, but I do like their two characters. They're these two washed up detectives, or Secret Service people, now, private detectives or private investigators, whatever you want to call them. And I do like their two characters. I do like the actors that play them. I feel that they have their interactions with each other, the characters, feel very natural and feel very real. They feel like real people, and that's why I like those two characters. They felt real. They were natural. At times, they were funny. They, did whatever it takes to solve the crime, whether it was against the cop manual or not. They didn't care if they got arrested. They really wanted to save the day. So I did like those two characters, and like I said earlier, their interactions really felt real and natural. And my favorite character, if I had to pick one, was probably the main guy himself. He was, Sean King. I thought Sean King, he's, as a character and as an actor, I thought he was pretty solid, though the series itself really didn't make up for the two, pretty good actors that it had in it. And I guess the crime story, the crime drama itself, the mystery that revolves on this in this episode, because it's a different mystery in each episode, different crime. The crime is vaguely interesting. You have this killer that of course didn't do the crime, and they're trying to find out who actually did. And throughout the episode, you're trying to find out who killed the person, because the person in jail is like this autistic guy that that has this obsession with numbers. He's really smart. He breaks out of jail in the episode by listening to the harmonic sounds of the cameras, so you can tell how smart he is with the numbers. He has this this autistic man, pretty much an obsession with numeric symbols, and that's pretty much the gist of this episode. And overall, like I said, it was a pretty just mediocre series at best, and I really can't say too many good things about it, because really generic. And overall, the only remotely good thing about it is the two main people that play the two main actors. That's pretty much my thoughts and opinions on the TNT television series known as King and Maxwell for the pilot episode. I will not be reviewing it every week because I'm done watching the series. It didn't captivate me, so I'm not going to continue watching. Though, if you do want to continue watching, I will not be. It comes on every Monday night, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock for everyone else. This season is going to have 10 episodes, and like I said, it premieres on the TNT channel. Next week's episode is episode 2, titled Second Chances, premiering June 17th of 2013 for those of you who enjoyed the series. Once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to our page below, and I'll see you guys later with more videos by Centipede Geek.